Hi, I'm Latoya. I'm a social worker here at NKU.
Hi, I'm Laura.
Okay. Hi, Laura. What brings you in today?
I'm having relationship problems.
Okay. What kind of relationship
Well, I've been with my boyfriend Joe going on 5 or 6 months, and in the beginning he would text me, a lot, and I thought maybe he was just being sweet and caring, but then it got to be too much, like, where are you at, who you with, what are you doing, why are you not home, and now it's starting to get a little more too controlling.
Okay. So when you say too controlling, is it just your whereabouts, or can you explain that a little bit more?
It's just getting to be a bit too much. I feel like I have to answer to him and walk on eggshells when I'm around him, because if I say the wrong thing, he'll just flip out and start being really mean. Like when I'm running late home from school, or if I don't call him as soon as I get out of class, I think that I'm out talking to another guy or doing something sneaky behind his back.
Okay. So does he actually say that, or,
Yeah, he says these things. He'll text me like, where are you at? Why aren't you home? Why didn't you call me? And then I'll get home and he'll just really flip out. Like he'll start throwing things and threatening to leave, or he'll, throw things at me. And he put his hands on me for the first time the other day.
Okay. And how did that make you feel? When you say he put his hands on you, did he hurt you, or did he restrain you? Did he, what did he do?
Yeah, he hurt me. I don't even remember what we were arguing about, honestly, but he backhanded me out of nowhere, and our daughters were in the room, and so it's like, I just hid my face in the pillow. I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what to do.
So, at this point, what I'm, correct me at any time, at this point, the controlling has gone beyond just verbal and, texting and all that. It's become physically abusive.
Right.
Are you fearful for your life or your daughter's life? Their well-being? Obviously, if he's getting physical with you, are you afraid that, he might start getting physical with your daughter? Maybe, how do you feel? What's your safety level at home with that?
Honestly, I really don't know how to take it, because I've never been hit by someone before, but for it to be in front of our daughters, they're only 5 and 6. The next day we played it off like it was just a joke, but then, he's, gotten mad since then. He hasn't hit me, but he's thrown stuff and threatened to pour pop on me, or, flip the bed over and destroy the house. And when we're getting along, I don't feel afraid. I'm all happy and in love as long as we're getting along. But the second he gets mad, that's when I become fearful for my life and our kids.
Well, Laura, as a social worker, it is my job to report child abuse or child endangerment. And from what I'm hearing, it kind of sounds like that's something that, I may have to report. Since he is, physically abusing you, he's doing it in front of the children. They can possibly, be in danger of him, hurting them. So I just want you to understand that, if at any time you tell me anything which could be a danger to your children or, to your life, that I'm obligated to report that.
I know it would be best just to leave and cut ties, but I have a fear of being alone, so I don't want to leave him. But then, I'm not stupid. I know, if he gets too mad, he could end up possibly killing me.
Right, and that's doesn't sound like you're very safe, and doesn't sound like you feel very safe at home.
I don't. I feel like I have to walk on eggshells and, do what Joe wants or Joe likes, or, started off with simple things, like if I made breakfast, but if it didn't have scrambled eggs and sausage, he wouldn't even eat it. So it's just unappreciated, waste of time. Now it's just getting worse, and we've only been together going on 6 months, so what's it gonna be like in another 6 months?
And that's a good question. I want you to think about that. If it has gotten this physical this soon,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think it would be like maybe in another month or two? Like, what do you see happening in another month or two if you stay?
I think if I don't do what he wants when he wants, or talk the correct way, because he says I get an attitude a lot and that makes him mad, or if I ignore him instead of wanting to argue, he feels that I'm ignoring him, but I feel that if I just stay quiet, then I can't say anything wrong to make him even more mad, but it does the exact opposite.
Okay. I just want to kind of take you back a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that he struck you in front of your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How did that make you feel, having your 5 and 6-year-old witness that?
Well, my daughter reacted like, whoa, and then his daughter she just didn't know what was going on. And immediately he was like remorseful, but that don't mean anything. He should be able to control himself. I don't hit him.
And you're right, you're absolutely right. But if you were to leave, what would that plan look like if you were to leave this relationship right now?
Really just a safe place to go where he doesn't know where I'm at.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to make a plan of action to leave if you had a safe place?
As long as I have, support and everything, and I know that I'm safe, I can say I'm a 10 all day long, but honestly, I'm a 1. I don't want to leave him. I love him, but I know he's going to hurt me again.
And why are you at a 1 instead of maybe a 5 or 6? Because you said a 1, and 1 means, like you said, you're not ready at all, but you're fearful for your life,
Right.
and yet you're only at a 1. Like, why aren't you at a 5 or 6?
I want to, but I don't want to.
Okay. And
I'm scared either way he could hurt me. Whether I leave him or I stay, he's going to do what he wants.
Okay. So, let me maybe ask you in another way. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
1 being you're not ready at all, 10 being you're very ready. Seeing your daughter's reaction to what happened, and in that moment, where would you say you would be at on that scale?
Like a 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing your daughter's reaction makes you more ready to
Right.
leave. Would make
Right.
you more ready to leave. Are you worried about your daughter's safety and maybe how this can affect her down the road?
Yeah, because I grew up seeing my parents fight and argue, so I've never wanted to argue in front of my child. What if she goes to school and says, Mommy's boyfriend hit her, then, CPS is going to come take her, and that's the last thing I want. She's all I have besides Joe.
Okay. And it sounds like, it's important for you to keep your family together.
Mm-hmm.
And, you don't want your daughter to be taken away, but you do understand that being in this abusive relationship, that is a high possibility.
Right. need to
So-
do, you know, what's best, even though it's not what I want, you know.
Well, I'm glad that you came in. You know, I would love to follow up with you